Well, I finally got my garden in. Well, about a little over half of it anyway. My grandparents finally came down and helped me put it in, because they always ask me every time I see them, "Get your garden in yet? Get your garden in yet?" And I'd say no. Been working on cars or cleaning the garage or whatever. Haven't done it yet. So they finally just broke down, came over, and said, "We're putting in the garden." So we came out here and we put in about half of it. I'm going to have to build a fence around it because there are tons of deer and rabbits and shit around here that'll just eat up everything. So I'm going to have to go sometime this week and get some fence and put around it. But now that I've got the garden in, I can show you how I water it. Now, I don't have a hose that'll reach all the way across the house. It's actually on the other side of the house. I don't have a hose that long, and I could buy one so I could water it, but why, that's no fun. So I water it with a rabbit, and I'm going to show you how here. Well, here it is in a nutshell. I've got a 55-gallon drum in the back. I got a hose running here to my pool pump. It's actually a jacuzzi pump, which I pulled out of the garbage a few years ago. Works fine, nothing wrong with it. Ooh, a socket, can't lose that. And that runs, the output of that runs this big hose. So I string an electrical cord out to the garden when I drive the car over there, and plug it in and aim this hose, and I just spray the whole garden with it. Works pretty good, and honestly it's a lot funner than putting a sprinkler out there, I think. I have fun. Oh, and a new little thing I added to my car today. I needed a switch for my cooling fan. This car, when I got it, was rigged up to run off a little switch here, but I've long since lost the switch. So to run the cooling fan, I was touching two wires together. Well, I decided rather than do that, I'll just crank the Muzak up, and my fan runs. I had to modify it a little bit, but now it's an on-off switch instead of a rheostat. Works pretty good. It won't drain my battery when it's off. Beautiful. Well, after this fills up, we'll go water the garden. Sweet. Alright, I think she's full enough now. Yeah, a little bit of sag there. Oh yeah. More than enough. Let's head out. That's right, I gotta wait for the glow plugs. There we go. Perfect. Now I gotta drive slow, otherwise I'm gonna get real wet. Woo, that's cold. Oh boy. I think I filled her a little too full. Just a hair. Alright, I think that right there ought to work. And turn her off. Well, as you can see, it got a little wet in there. A little wet on top too, and my back is soaked. But hey, we're here. I'll grab my extension cord and plug her in, and we're... Electricity and water, my favorite. Well, baby, pump. I haven't run it since last year. There we go. Starting to go now. Perfect. go. That's how you get a perfectly watered garden. 55 gallons goes quite a ways. Well, till next time. Well, I've had a little malfunction. The hose that was feeding my sprayer fell off, and it landed right in here. And now I got a soggy floor. That's all right. It's not going to hurt this car any. But I'm going to need some ass protection next time I sit in it. I'll tell you that much. Well, the garden's watered enough anyway. We'll just let that drain out. And then once it's done draining, I'll fix it. That actually happens quite often. So if I ever show this again, you'll probably see it.